Yo, what's up, Preeminence Unleashed? Hopefully you guys got the Nick's Miss email today. It was value packed. Value packed. That is a full product. I haven't filmed the whole thing yet, but that is an entire product in itself. So a lot of people we run into are getting stuck, and they're not getting stuck because of talent. They're not getting stuck because of anything other than they have tricked themselves, right? The story they're telling themselves is not the real story. And what I mean by that is it's similar to Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Where he has that compass and it points to what you really want most. And a lot of times they pick it up and like, oh, I didn't even know that. And that's where we're at, right? So humans are really good at optimizing, really, really good at optimizing. Whatever our attraction is, right? Whatever that thing is that we want most, we are always just moving towards it. The problem is, a lot of people say, well, I don't feel like I'm moving towards my goal. And that is because the goal you have set for yourself, this arbitrary goal, is not actually what you want most. So consciously, you try moving towards this goal, but subconsciously, everything else pulls you toward your ultimate attraction, right? That thing that you want most. And that's where a lot of people are stuck, right? They don't know what they want and they don't know how to deliver it. So the best example, Sam Ovens talks about it all the time. The best example is famous people are often really good at being famous. They're not good at business because they've optimized everything for fame. Sometimes fame brings them money. That's fine. But being famous does not make you a good service provider. Being a good service provider does not optimize for fame. You might get famous because you deliver results, right? But those are two different goals. And so the ultimate thing here, like the biggest leverage point, one of the force multipliers is getting clear on your ultimate attraction. What is it? Because we're master of disguises. We say, man, I just want to serve people. I want to be the best service provider of all time. And we trick ourselves into believing that when really sometimes we want to be known as the best service provider of all time. Those are different things, right? Serving people and being known are two different things. And so if there's that conflict going on all the time, you're going to subconsciously optimize for one thing, consciously optimize for another thing, and you just kind of end up in this dilemma of if you really want to be famous, if you really want everybody to think you look good, if you really want to be the best, whatever you want, I'm not here to judge. There's no positionality. I'm just imploring you. I'm asking you to take a minute or 20 to figure out what is that attraction to you. Admit it, say it out loud, and start optimizing consciously and subconsciously for the same thing. And you know what? If you want to be famous, if you want to be famous because you look good naked, if you want to be famous because you have a great voice, if you just want to be famous for being famous, fine. Admit it. Because you're never going to be happy if you have this internal struggle of your conscious and your subconscious, you saying, well, I just want to help people. But deep down, you just want to be famous, right? Famous people are good at being famous. Business people are good at business. Right? Those are two separate things to optimize for. And if one is the result of another, cool. Right? So just think about that, because that's one of the things I see most often is you watch people, they say, I really just want my clients. I want to do what is best for my clients. And you step back and you watch, and really they want their clients to do what is best for their own business, which is fine. If they admit it, they can optimize for it and they'll have a killer business. It won't be a client-centric business, but that's okay. There's many ways to run a business, right? So if you say, I just want to optimize for client results, you're not going to raise your prices all the time. That's not helping your clients. It's helping your business, right? If you say, I just want to help my client success is all that matters, you're not going to make it impossible to get in touch with you, right? So if you have a program like a course that's completely hands-off, you're optimizing maybe for awareness, maybe for profit, maybe for something, but you are not optimizing for client success, which is fine. That's not the only thing to optimize for, right? But you got to quit lying to yourself. You got to quit tricking yourself into thinking you are XYZ centric when you're not. You got to find that compass from Pirates of the Caribbean. You got to find that compass and find out where is the ultimate attraction for you. And once you admit that and you consciously say, that's what I am, that's who I am, that's what I want, all of a sudden your conscious actions, your subconscious actions, they're all moving in the same direction, and you can accomplish it and be happy. I don't care what it is. That's the thing. Like, nobody else can tell you what your ultimate attraction should be. So if you really just want to find a way to get as many people to give you as much money as possible and optimize for maximum revenue, that's fine. But that is not the same as optimizing for client success, right? In the long term, it might be, but there's a short-term consequences, and then there's a second, third, and fourth order consequences, and they tend to be quite different. So optimizing for client success might mean less money right now, and it might mean more money later on, but you just have to be clear on what you're optimizing for. Otherwise, you will set up your calendar to look like I'm optimizing for X, but in your brain, everything you do, everything you're unaware of, your habits, your reactions are optimizing for Y, and that's not terribly productive. So that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the 12 days of Nic's Miss today. I think it was a good one. It was a lot. It took a lot of time to put together. So enjoy it.